absolutely delicious, super yummy.
Hello guys, and welcome to Simply Delicious, Super Yummy. You probably find yourself at home more than ever before and not at school. But that gives us a great chance to cook together. And that's what we're going to do with your mum and your dad and the people that are looking after you. We're going to create some amazing food that you've never had before, that's easy to make, that's fun, and that's super, super tasty.
Don't forget to wash your hands before you start cooking. Happy cooking!
The first thing I'm going to make is a unicorn hummus, which is bright pink, the same pink as unicorn fur, identical. The next thing I'm going to make is a pea pond slime. Who doesn't love slime? We're going to make slime out of peas that tastes better than most slimes I've ever tasted. And we're also going to make Marmite cheesy twisters that are absolutely delicious, kind of scrummy and warm and yummy. And we're going to make all those, and you're going to make all those with the mummies and daddies and the people that are looking after you. So let's get started. I'm sure most of you have actually ducked cucumber and carrots into hummus before, but I wonder if any of you actually realise that it's made from chickpeas. So these are like a round bean, only slightly chewier, and they're the main ingredient when we're making hummus. So you will certainly need a whole tin of chickpeas for this, and one of these amazing bits of kit. This is it's like a blender. Many of you have them. If not, potato mashers work just as good, or you can mash with a fork. But first of all, we're going to put the chickpeas into the Maggi mix. Really lovely. And then after that, I'm going to put another ingredient. Now this ingredient is a really important ingredient. It's called tahini. Strange name. Tahini, but that's what it's called. If you smell it, it smells a little bit like toast. Almost a bit yeasty, kind of bready. So I'm going to pop that in as well. That's a couple of dessert spoonfuls of tahini. That kind of gives it a nutty taste. And actually, if you haven't got tahini, you can use smooth peanut butter. And if you haven't got either of those things, it doesn't matter. Don't put it in at all. The next ingredient to make it the colour of unicorn fur is, of course, beetroots. Now these are simple beetroots. I actually found these at the bottom of the fridge. These are pickled beetroots, so they're kind of spiky, and when we blend them together, they'll make an amazing pink unicorn colour. So we've got about 3 or 4 beetroots. I'm going to pop those in there as well. The other ingredient that I'm going to go with there is just a little spritz of lemon. A little bit of lemon. Now, something that I know you have, because you all will love garlic bread. Who doesn't love garlic bread? Well, we're going to pop a little bit of garlic in there as well. It'll make it kind of a little bit spicy, a little bit fiery, but it kind of makes the whole thing really pop. And now a couple of really interesting powders. Now, one of them is called cumin. Cumin, you'll recognise it, tastes a little bit like chicken korma or any korma. It's got like a kind of curry kind of style to it. And when I smell, it smells absolutely, almost a bit like curry perfume. Delicious. So I'm going to put about a little teaspoonful of that. And then another ingredient that I like a lot. This is a little red powder. Now this one is called paprika, but it's a smoky paprika. That actually smells like bonfires. I mean, it's just like wood, and that's absolutely delicious. That's going to work so well with that. And then I'm going to pulse all these ingredients together and have a little. Now, what I want you to look for is just look how the colour actually changes. Now, I'm going to keep doing that until it gets really smooth. Now, if you're doing this with a fork, of course, or with a potato masher, it's great exercise. You just need to keep going and going and going until you get like a paste. It might not be as smooth as using a machine, but it still tastes exactly the same. There you go. Now, I'm just going to have a look at the inside, and what I'm looking for is something that's quite pory and dunky and different. So I think that needs to be a little bit thinner. So it's a little bit more dunky when you plunge your breadsticks in there. That's what I want to see. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the juice from the actual chickpeas itself. That's going to go in. I'm going to pop in a tiny little bit of olive oil, about a dessert spoonful. So a dessert spoonful of the juice from the chickpeas and a dessert spoonful of oil. And then I'm just going to pulse it again. And that looks perfect for me. I'm going to have a little taste. Fantastic. That is all ready to go. So we're just going to take that off, get rid of that blade, and pop this into a bowl, ready for you guys to eat. And just look at that colour. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to breadsticks or cucumber or big chunks of lettuce or even a Marmite cheesy twister. And there we go. Unicorn hummus. Hope you enjoy it.
Next time, we're making pea plum slime. Simply delicious, super yummy. See you then.